My name is Touch of Malice, and I'm about to do something that others don't even dare to try and attempt. See, I'm about to step out of the norm, and I'm going to do something that people are scared to do. I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move, and I'm going to be expertising my Takeda to be pairing him in Season of Conquest in KVK3 with Arthur, with a formation built all around combo damage, to once and for all find out if Arthur Takeda is truly a combo march that is viable. I'm not expecting it to be a meta march. I'm not expecting it to be a top line march. I'm expecting it to just, at the very minimum, be viable. And I do think it is viable. Just from in the past, I have ran it just without Takeda's expertise. But you see, here's the thing. Is that in Rise of Kingdoms, a lot of the times, you might be better off just adjusting your account to a playstyle that you enjoy. And quite frankly, I'm fine with having a march that's not a top tier, top of the line meta march. Takeda does have a museum relic, and in the future he will be getting a second tier. Arthur is fairly new, and I do think in the future new combo commanders for cabs will come out. I am building this account around cavalry, so if worst comes to worst, Takeda will more than likely probably just end up being in my second cav march lineup. Now, let's just run over the skills and what they do together before we jump into this expertise. So we all know what Takeda does. He's got a burn that for each second that burn is active, that commander you're targeting is going to be taking 50% more normal damage, which is going to be 50% basic attack damage increase, essentially, because for that 1 second. With his expertise, that damage is buffed by 30%. He's bringing really good stats. A healing factor that, although, is aging out, it's still a really solid healing factor over time. And then, his last skill is just nice because it's on a 3-second cooldown, taking less skill damage, reducing all incoming normal damage and incoming counterattack damage by an extra 20% for the next 3 seconds. So, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to be expertising Takeda to make a combo attack build based around Arthur. It's 2025, but I still think that Takeda is very much usable. And there we have it. We have his expertise. So, I'm free. I don't know about you guys, but I'm freaking pumped. I'm freaking pumped now that I have Takeda's expertise. Okay? If you guys enjoy these videos, I'm absolutely going to be making a follow-up video on this one. The Arthur Takeda, it's just such a nice combo, honestly. My experience with it in the past, as I said earlier in the video, I did run Arthur Takeda when I was in KVK3, just not with his expertise, is that it was honestly, it was a solid march. So I did notice that Arthur was doing a lot of the carrying when it comes to open field performance. However, now that Takeda's expertise is there, that extra damage is going to be huge. And on top of that, we can't forget the stats Takeda's bringing is honestly just really, really good, even for today's age. 80% of stats is good. 80% of stats is really good on a commander. Not to mention, he does have the museum relic, which is giving him cavalry health and march speed. That's going to be on top of all the stats that Arthur already has. So there's going to be 30% health, cavalry attack, 30 plus 40, and then he's just going to have a bunch of march speed and health. I'm excited. And I think it's going to be amazing. My name is Touch of Malice, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.